Oh my gosh, you guys, today is new trailer day! Woohoo! The Sims 4 Life and Death expansion pack. Trailer has dropped, but I have absolutely no idea like what this pack entails, what's going to be in it, other than obviously life, death, and probably the Grim Reaper. I've got a lovely beetroot juice here that kind of reminds me of blood when we're talking about life and death, so I'm gonna just put that down. Also, there's a big storm, so you might hear thunder and lightning. I don't know if the mic will pick it up. And also, I've been gone for a little while. I've been like radio silent on this channel because this is the house that we live in usually. It's being renovated. I have a second channel where you can check out all the renovation videos if you want, because we're gonna be posting those probably once a week if we can. So yeah, subscribe to Deli Diary channel if you wanna see those vlogs. So now we're in a rental, and this is where we're gonna be for the next few months. Without further ado, let's get into checking out the trailer, and I will probably have to use alternative music just because the music is likely to be copyrighted, and we're gonna go through all of the details we can spot in it and the blog post as well. Interesting. Oh my gosh, it's a crow bird outfit. Ooh, fortune telling. Grim Reaper. Oh no, that's not the card you want. Or tarot cards. Oh, what? Oh, wow. Oh. That was really kind of powerful. I was not expecting that from The Sims. That was such a good transition. Oh my. This is very morbid. I mean, obviously it was always going to be. Okay, funerals, caskets, drinking flask, making a speech. And what is that? Oh, inheritance? Oh my gosh, I've been wanting inheritance forever. Oh, memories. They're fighting in the background. Ooh, oh, Liv's bucket list. Oh, cool, there's a bucket list now. Spend a day outside, ticked that off. Have an otherworldly adventure. Oh, that was a pretty animation. What is that? Is that another secret world, maybe? Ooh, scare the living. So she became a ghost somehow, reconnect with family. Oh, what is this? It's like a grim party. Oh, she's trying to see who it is. Aw, that's sweet. There's a lot of reflection and memories in this trailer. Oh, and she's completely changed up her look. Graveyards! I mean, I didn't think I'd be like, yay, graveyards! But I am. Oh, memorials. Oh, that's beautiful. And what is going on here? He's doing a little dance to the heavens, maybe? Embrace what's next. Oh!
Strange. Thought he'd stay and master his ghostly powers. He did complete his unfinished business, though. Oh well, back to work. Who's next?
Oh, that was cool. Okay. Family portrait? Wow. Okay, well, I've got to say, oh, can you guys hear the thunder? Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. Okay, so first up, my reaction to this is it's fresh. It's really fresh for Sims. I love it. I feel very excited about this and intrigued. And I also like normalizing life and death. Like, I feel like that's something that is a good thing. So I kind of love the fact that it's a very morbid pack, and I'm so excited to break it down with you guys. And I also loved that little segment at the end that gets you excited for the next trailer, and actually some voice acting too. Just as a side note, I kind of wonder if Sim Guru Ninja is involved in this pack. I have no idea, but I just for some reason get his vibe from this trailer. I don't know what I'm trying to say by saying that, but I don't know. I was like, I wonder if he's working on this pack. So at the start, obviously, there's a sim and their dad, and they're very happy. We're in a European looking world, perhaps. There's a lot of like signs of crows, maybe, would that be? Because crow's like a symbol of death, isn't it? Really cute outfits. They're a little different. I think they go with the theme nicely because you could, in the right swatches, make them look a little gothic and morbid and funeral ready for sure. And then we've also got these eyes here. I'm not really sure of the symbolism. Is that like the seeing eye thing where you can like see people's future? And something is happening over here in the corner. There's books stacked. And then there's something like a spirit maybe, or perhaps that's just a ghost or something over here. Then there's this guy in the bird suit or crow suit. He's speaking to a bird. Maybe you can have a pet crow because it's like sitting on this thing. Ooh, the crow has red eyes. That is creepy. Ooh, I like these shoes. Okay, then the bird looks like it's attacking him. What are all these boxes over here? What are all of these boxes everywhere, actually? Is this like where you sort through inheritance items or something like that? Oh, it does look like there's a spirit over here. And that makes me wonder if the paranormal kit will have a crossover with this at all. There are a lot of hairstyles with fringes. Oh, look at that neckline. Oh my gosh, that is pretty. So the first card she reads isn't so bad. They laugh. And then the next one, he's very upset about, and he says, does this mean Grim Reaper is coming for me? Also have to add, love his outfit. This is a lovely new top potentially. Lovely hair. He's looking good. And then she's very upset by this. And she also has a skull ring. Ooh, this looks like an unhappy spirit over here. She's like, no. And I'm tipping that's her as a little girl. Maybe a mom and older brother. And this looks like this is the end of life. And without, getting too emotional or too deep, I've experienced like both my grandparents, their end of life care in bed, and it's kind of what it's like. So it's, like I said, I like speaking about it more openly. So I kind of love that they've added this. It looks like they can maybe pass away in their sleep, which could be a new death type, like pass away peacefully in sleep. That's nice. There's a new window here. The skull on this very grand fireplace looks beautiful. And also a new bed, I might add. This lamp is kind of giving either traditional or a little steampunk. Could go either way. So they're just by his bedside, and I guess he passes away really peacefully, like his spirit kind of just comes out of him, and it's a really beautiful animation. Like, that's a tough animation to do. Imagine if your boss is like, I need you to animate dying in your sleep. So they've done a really nice job with that little spirit going away or flying away, and I love that. Even though they're all upset. Ooh, wallpaper. This outfit is kind of Storybrooke. Lovely hair too. And then I love that transition. That's really cool. So this looks like the new world, or at least one of the neighborhoods, I would assume. It does look European to me. It's like a castle up here. It looks very storybook. And there's a beautiful gothic house down here. I would love to see some goths living around here. And I can also see right down here a crack in the roof. I would be very excited if that is a new roof type with a crack in it. You can definitely see there's a gothic influence for sure. Oh yeah, that's definitely a new roof type. Look at those cracks in the roof. I love that so much. Some farming land in the distance. I think I might quite like this world. Looks very peaceful. And wow, all of these build items are very intricate. And that front door is pretty awesome. New fencing, new roof decor. The doors look stunning, and there looks like there are some beautiful lights on the walls too. So I'm excited about this build and buy mode. Just down here in the corner, you can see 3 caskets. Is this like a for sale caskets area? I mean, I hope there's not Sims just sitting in them over here. Lovely town center. And this rock is is cool. I love this design. It's so creepy, but cool. Fishing spot. I wonder if that kind of secret looking world we see later is somewhere around this face. Okay, so this looks like, what is this? Somewhere you could hold a funeral maybe? A wake? Oh, do people take caskets to wakes? I don't know. But anyway, it looks like we've got some new flooring, new rugs. Ooh, hexagonal rug. I do like that. That's a little different. Loving the Grim Reaper picture over here. Terrarium, shelves, beautiful candles on the walls. I love the green of this furniture. Storage box down here. The chairs are beautiful. Some nice stone steps and these like flaming torches as well. New couches look nice. So it kind of looks like we're getting a mix of Gothic, traditional Victorian, and modern furniture with some gold accents. So it looks like a nice mix. There's some books or something up here. I don't know if they're objects or if they're going to be used for something or skill building. That's very interesting. And it looks like you can have just a few different types of funerals to remember your Sims. You can have an outdoor, and look, there's the celebration cannons, but maybe some confetti. Oh, goodness knows what's gonna pop out of those. Some crows, the wreath, florals. I do like the mismatched chairs, and I like that you can put up a family frame. Maybe you can just drag a photo into this with the flowers on it. I'm not sure how that will work. The llamas on the chairs are super cute. And then this one looks much more formal. Maybe could be a church. It's nice to see the new flooring there. Rugs or carpet. I think these look like rugs and then red carpet. That might be a new carpet actually. Or is that in the base game, that red? Can't remember. A podium to make a speech. New wallpaper, windows, candelabra, casket. Oh God, what happens if they can like interact with the casket and open it up? I feel like they won't do that. And then all the Sims are here and kids as well. That's good. Ooh, little ponytail hairstyle down here. No, it's a celebration of their life. Oh my gosh, is this a little mushroom character holding a flower? That is gorgeous. I love that. And here, oh, that is like the cutest thing ever. I'm obsessed. So what is she doing here? She must be lighting the candles, which is nice because that's probably part of the ceremony. Some more crows in this picture. Yeah, so she's lighting a candle. He's like, it's okay. He looked really awkward just patting her then. It can be awkward at these things. Wow, what an outfit. Both of those outfits are gorgeous. Beautiful hat. And the kids are also paying their respects. I have seen no open caskets, which I think is probably a good decision. And here's cheersing. So maybe you can pay your respects. Cheers. Oh wait, here's cheersing with a flask. So potentially drinking sorrows maybe. Or emptying? Why would you empty the flask? And is this a tradition I'm unaware of? Because that seems really disrespectful. And then she was calming herself in front of the mirror, you know, taking a breather. Or maybe he was doing a shot of the flask and he's like, I need some nectar. And then he realized the flask is empty. And this is when she's making her speech. That's very nice. Beautiful earrings. And this is really interesting. So this is when I think you might get an inheritance or lack thereof. So initially these two are like, awesome. Are we gonna get some money? They're quite optimistic, and it looks like she said, you guys don't get anything, and they are raging. I've actually wanted inheritance in the game since it came out. I really hope you can inherit property and a sum. Maybe you can choose how much money a few close Sims get. I don't know. I hope you have a little bit of control over it. Because I always wanted, like with Black Widow challenges, to seduce like a rich man and then kill him off and then get his inheritance. I'm terrible. And this has caused a little bit of a rift. Look at that outfit. That is cute too. Lots of details on these clothes. Very impressive. And then what's over here? These are memories and photos of their time together. Nice shelf with a little ghost on it. Cute. So they are at some potentially secret magical world right now in this picture. And I think that's where she wants to go back to, and I actually see a hole in the tree behind them, so perhaps you enter through the hole in the tree. Also, the cow plant ghost. Oh, that's cute. That is good, because I get so sad when they dry up and die. So it would be good to have a ghost cow plant. And then there's the magic well, potentially. So we did have a magic well in the romantic stuff pack, romantic garden pack. ages ago, and that well is one of my favorite items because you can wish, the wishing well, you can wish for things and bring back a sim to life. So I wonder if they're going to offer a similar or the same object. And then this is cool. It looks like you can have a bucket list for your soul's journey. So maybe Sims have souls now? Find the well of longing and regret. That sounds scary, but I love it. Undiscovered goals, interesting. It might look like there's a career goal, there's a clock for time, there's a bird, there's a ghost that's locked. I don't know what any of these mean. She puts a coin in it, and then a scary child comes out. A ghost child. Maybe the ghost child haunts you. Okay, spend a day outside. So now she's completing her bucket list. Look at this swimsuit with the little cardi on top. Oh, I think those are new lights as well. Then she's moonbathing in the water. I'm seeing some cushions just behind my head here and new lights, new bonfire. Have an otherworldly adventure. So kissing a ghost is kind of out of this world, I'd say. Beautiful wallpaper, nice bed, gold trims, window, archways around the windows. Love this hair, just as a side note. And I love that animation of them kissing. That's pretty. Ooh, nice poof. Ooh, nice light. Okay, what is this? So this looks very magical to me because it's purple and sparkling and the green. So perhaps this is another otherworldly experience. And I really like this. Oh, isn't that pretty? Look at all of the sparkles and the purple color. And it's swampy. Oh, okay. So she swam in this magical pond that also has the skeleton fish, and she's come out as a ghost. Interesting. So you go for a swim, you come out as a ghost, and she then gets to scare the living. This poor Sim, she's scaring. Then they run off. Oh, wow. This looks like a tomb. And then she's talking. I think this is her mom. And oh, look at these like figurines in the background. I wonder what those are. And her brother. Oh, they're reconnecting. I love that. After their squabble over the inheritance, potentially. There's a new bar. There's always a new bar. They love a new bar. Fun sunnies. But this is interesting. I don't know if this is some like grim club, death party. I don't know. But this is, whatever she's doing here is a little bit interesting. Swirling the waters and maybe being able to go to another place. Oh, maybe that's Grimm's house. Maybe you can like cross over to his world. The neither here nor there region. Oh, she's become Grimm. Okay, I completely did not connect this when I watched it the first time for some reason. So she's actually taking lives from Sims, and there's Grimm in the background ticking it off. So maybe you can become a Grim Reaper. This is so cool and fresh. There's that bird behind my head. And then she asked to see who Grimm is, but she quit the job. Oh, so it probably is a job to work as a Grim Reaper. And then we go back to her remembering the good times. Oh, this makes me actually feel a little bit emotional, these memories. And she's come back and she's had a full new look. She's looking fabulous and gothic, and she's walking through a couple of cemeteries. Let's just pop back and pause this one. That's really cool. I do wonder like what interactions you can have with these, are they called tombs? Is that right? And all of these tombstones. This one's very classy looking. It says no ghosts allowed. So maybe you put up that sign if you don't want it to be haunted. More classic, outdoorsy look. Okay, so there's a few options here. This one's very, very neat looking. This one's outdoorsy. I like the outdoorsy one. Very nice. And there's a few little offerings you can leave too. Oh, and they do like get down on the ground and really grieve. And she's going off to her father's tombstone and remembering him. And then he comes back as a ghost, a loving ghost, a kind ghost he seems to be. And then he like waves goodbye. Oh, he's gonna make me cry. And he looks like he goes off upwards kind of to heaven, which is really, really beautiful. Oh no, it's gonna make me cry. And then it says, embrace what's next. There's a baby coming down from the heavens to be continued. I wanna listen to what he says.
Strange. Thought he'd stay and master his ghostly powers. He did complete his unfinished business, though. Oh well, back to work.
Oh, strange, he released his ghostly powers, did he say? But at least he finished his unfinished work. Okay, and if you purchase it early, you get a lasting legacy family portrait. Yes! People have been asking for family portraits for years, and I believe it will just be like your Create a Sim family save portrait put in a frame. Thank gosh. So excited to have a family portrait in the house. Mournful Melodies music box with a little Grim Reaper, I think. That is so cute. And the Elegance mask. Love that. There is some more information at EA.com under news and updates. It says journey into the great unknown with the Sims 4 Life and Death expansion pack. Explore the beyonds. Oh, maybe that's where the magic kind of happens. And reap the benefits of a life well lived. What is going on with this sim? Is the ghost like charming them? My face cam been sticking out of its box this whole time. Oh my gosh, it looks like ghosts are like woohooing in the barbecue. Every ending means a new beginning, which begs the question, what awaits Sims in the beyond? This All Hallows Eve, we invite you to uncover the secret to a fuller Sim life and explore what lies beyond the new expansion pack. New World, Ravenwood, where so they're not crows, they're ravens, where 3 distinct neighborhoods await exploration, each with its own connection to the shadowy passage between life and what's next. Your Sims will have the chance to craft a bucket list, resolve lingering unfinished business in the afterlife. Oh wow, so that does include gameplay. That's so cool. Wield new ghostly powers to unleash mayhem, kindness, or something in between, and even undergo a rebirth. This is really interesting. New haunts and netherworldly neighbors. Allow us to welcome you to Ravenhood, where the veil between life and death is especially thin. Here you'll find 3 unique neighborhoods where Sims walk shoulder to shoulder with ghost Sims who have unfinished business. So the ghosts are still hanging around, finishing their business. Begin your Sims journey in Crow's Crossing, an eerie village rumored to be frequented by ghosts and regular hauntings. Venture down cobbled roads where you might discover local grave makers. Ooh, maybe you can make graves. Meet the mysterious merchant, peddling an assortment of curios and collectibles. Maybe that's what all the boxes are. Or happen upon the Try Before You Die casket sale. Oh my gosh, it was a casket sale. Try before you die. Sims seeking solace can visit the town cemetery, dappled with headstones and graves to pay respects to the Sims who once walked these roads and may still be doing so. Or disappear into a crypt, that's what they're called, to share a special moment with a lover. Oh my. Or tell ghost stories. So new woohoo spot in a crypt. With the Ravenwood Family Day. Oh, cute. Or Crow's Crossing Celebration of Life festivals. Love it. Haunted houses and ghostly guarded wishing well. There's plenty to explore. Okay, so Family Day sounds like a new event, as well as Celebration of Life festivals. Haunted houses and the ghostly guarded wishing well. So that was that like ghost girl. For a slower pace, Sims can stroll the rolling hills and idyllic countryside of Whispering Glen. I liked the look of that place. Steeped in ruins and rumors, it's a paradise for collectors and historians alike. Explore the local crypt, investigate the Tarot Tome Shrine at the base of the ruins, garden in the shared community plots, love that, or gather collectibles. Whatever you do, stay until the moon rises, because each night Whispering Glen hosts the local Moon Revelry Festival, where Sims can swim under the moonlight, okay, we saw that in the lake, share stories at a bonfire and dance. Things get a little wild during the full moon, where clothing is entirely optional. Well, that's fun. There's something otherworldly about Morning Vale. Morning Vale. Maybe it's the way the wind howls through the moss-draped trees. Oh, I wonder if we'll hear that. The eerie clang from the bell tower at odd hours, or the sentient plants. No matter the reason, many ghosts choose to call this place home. The Grim Reaper has even been known to wander through now and then. Here Sims can take a dip in the baleful bog to have an out-of-body experience or transition into rebirth. I wonder what that's going to entail. Partake in local customs at the Thinned Festival, or make peace with their mortality at the Afterlife Anonymous meetup. Was that when they were all wearing Grim Reaper outfits? Whatever happens, a trip to this neighborhood is sure to send a shiver down the spine. There's some pictures of more bucket lists. Have another baby. I love that the baby's like coming down from the heavens. No ghosts in this location as well. Oh. Just noticed the new fence. Help the living. I guess be a friendly ghost. And it looks like they're helping re-energize them. That's quite good. That's good. Sims only live once, right? There's a lot to do in a Sim's lifetime, so little time. Keep track of everything Sims want to do to live their life to the fullest with Soul's Journey, an all-encompassing reward system uniting aspirations and wants. Interesting. A Sim's Soul Journey allows them to achieve rewards as they fulfill goals, with the ultimate reward being the ability to rebirth a Sim with a special burning soul trait after their passing. So it sounds like you can rebirth another Sim with this special trait after their passing. So you get a trait so you can rebirth another Sim, or yourself. Sims who are reborn after completing their soul's journey can unlock past childhood development skills, traits and infant milestones depending on the age they come back as. They might also find special ties to Sims from their past life. Okay, so if you complete the soul journey, you can be reborn at another age. So I guess you can like lengthen your life or have a second life, and you can kind of catch up on traits you didn't achieve as a child maybe, which could help you in your future, like in your second future. That's interesting, because it kind of makes you think about replaying life with the same Sim. So this could make legacy challenges really interesting, because it sounds like they can have like rebirths and second lives. This is very cool. Players can also ensure Sims achieve fulfillment by creating and completing their bucket lists. There are multiple ways for any young adult or older Sim to create a bucket list. If left alone, a Sim's bucket list will naturally populate over time based on their traits. Also, maybe you get to pick your bucket list things as well. There are also new interactions on the computer and journal which allow Sims to write random goals themselves. Write a goal from a category like travel or family, or write a specific goal. Completing a bucket list has powerful rewards, including the ability to experience rebirth. As a ghost, Sims may also continue their soul's journey to complete their unfinished business, which, if completed, will result in an even more powerful form or rebirth with the burning soul trait. Okay, so I might not have this right, but the way I'm reading it is with a soul's journey, if you complete it, you can rebirth another Sim with the burning soul trait. If your Sim completes a bucket list, your Sim can experience a rebirth. And it sounds like if you don't complete your soul's journey, it's unfinished business. So you can decide to stick around if you're a ghost. Interesting. Or be reborn with the burning soul trait. For some Sims, leaving life behind is hard to do, but with this expansion pack, players can let their Sim linger on as playable household members, where they can wreak havoc on the living or lend a helping hand. Ghost Sims who build special connections with each other can also pair up for a special spectral woohoo inside objects of all shapes and sizes, like the barbecue we saw. As Sims adjust to their playable Ghost Sims form, they can customize their looks in Create a Sim, build ghost powers, cool, and even earn fear or goodwill essences from their interactions with the living to make simoleons. Ooh, I love that. So that gives incentive. Oh my gosh, by taking fear from Sims or goodwill, that's so funny. So perhaps that's what they're doing here, although they're not a ghost. Let's read on. Grimm's the boss. Sims looking for a new line of work can now dabble in death with two new careers, the Reaper profession and the Undertaker career. In the Reaper profession, Sims with an affinity for the afterlife can become Grimterns, love it, like interns but Grimterns, and work their way up to Reaper as they make a career out of facilitating the next phase of life for Sims. Work with Grimm at the Netherworld Department of Death, NWDD, and even head off into the field. Sims in this profession can experience Reaper training with all-around good guy training dummy, Kenny, maintain Grimturn Sim skates, practice reaping souls on practice dummies, and determine causes of deaths for reaped souls. At higher levels, Sims in this career can even determine which souls they'll reap and which they'll return to life. Once retrieved, souls can be placed in the Netherworld portal to meet the soul quota. Grimturns who meet the soul quota are eligible to become Employee of the Month. I love this. This is so funny. The Undertaker career is a classic career in which Sims will serve both the living and the dead, from grave digging to embalming. Sims who pursue a career in the funeral industry ensure all Sims can move on in peace. Specializing in this before afterlife care prepares Sims for difficult moments like discussing end-of-life services, or contemplating existence. Perhaps they can choose their end-of-life services. 6 feet in, they'll be rewarded with a plague mask. Wow. A Murphy membrane bust or a corpus commendation plaque to honor their achievements. It has 2 branches that Sims can go down, either mortician or funeral director. That's great. I hear it is a booming business. Honoring the dearly departed, mortality and afterlife can now impact the way Sims interact with the world around them to help create unexpected and exciting stories. Experience the Ghost Historian aspiration. Unlock horror novels. Ooh, that's fun. And receive the Ghost Whisperer reward trait. Visit any lot with the Hallowed Grounds lot trait. Try out any of our 3 new traits. Macabre? Chased by Death and Skeptic. Chased by Death? Does that mean like they keep catching on fire? Delve into Thanatology skill or experience Life and Death's new death type. Death by murder of crows. There's a lifetime of stories to tell. Thanatology is the scientific study of death and the losses. That's nice. To prepare for their departure from the realm of the living, Sims can create a will, nice, at the town hall, by a computer, or at the family day festival, yay, town hall! Through wills, Sims can assign heirlooms to specific individuals, leave personal notes, set emotional reactions for loved ones. Reading the will, oh cool, so you can say, I want this Sim to absolutely lose it or be emotional. Specify how they want their remains to be handled. Make funeral planning requests and designate other Sims to care for their pets or children. Oh, if the entire household passes away, Sims can choose to donate their simoleons to a charity or other known household. Wills can be updated at any point in a Sim's lifetime. Losing someone is never easy, even for the Sims. It now allows Sims to experience 4 grief types: denial, holding it together, anger, and blues. The grief type a Sim receives is based off their traits and, if applicable, their relationship. Grief will have its own set of behaviors for Sims to navigate, and it normally takes hold after the mourning period is ended. Not just death causes grief. Tough situations, such as the loss of a family member or close friend, divorce, getting fired from a career, or the loss of a pet if you have Horse Ranch or Cats and Dogs expansions, can all trigger grief. Sims experiencing grief can reach out for help from other Sims for comfort. They can also attend grief counseling, love it. Sims can console about death to other Sims and cope positively with grief by doing creative or productive activities in the grieving process. So maybe it's a similar system to growing together, midlife crisis type of thing. When at a funeral, Sims can offer awkward sympathies, a pat on the shoulder, or offer a sympathetic joke. Once Sims pass away, funeral events can be planned and held. When planning a funeral, new event, players can choose which Sims attend and who the deceased is, select a dress code and color for guests to wear. Pick from a variety of 14 different activities and determine the location and time. Examples of some activities include giving a light-hearted eulogy, lighting candles, which we saw, planting something, love that, or serving food. Each funeral is unique, and sometimes ghost Sims may even appear at their own funeral. Fun! Sims can also honor the dearly departed by setting up memorial displays with a portrait of the deceased, very nice, selecting which urn or tombstone they want, decorating a gravesite, leaving them a message on a special memorial statue, or by interring their urns in crypts. And then you've got the early purchase items. If you purchase it from October 3rd to December the 12th. You get the family portrait, which is awesome. I hope they have portraits in the game anyway, not just this one. Listen to the haunting lullaby of the mournful melodies. I just love this little Grim Reaper with its little angel wings. And masquerade in foul finery with the plumed elegance mask. Okay. So apparently there was some extra information that EA unveiled. I'm just at thesimscommunity.com, who's reported on this. Ghosts are confirmed to have power progression. Crypts can actually hold the urns of up to 20 Sims, and cemeteries can be created and placed in any world. Young adult Sims and older will have bucket lists that fill up with goals. Some items you can choose and some will appear for you to accept or reject. Some of these could include declaring a crafted masterpiece your life's work, woohooing in an unconventional location while a relationship is at max, spending 24 in-game hours in a specific world, and more. So they actually sound pretty interesting. And when you complete this bucket list, you'll unlock new interactions, the burning soul trait, and the ability to be reborn and more. Complete unfinished business. If a sim dies with incomplete items on their bucket list and becomes a ghost, those items will become their unfinished business. Completing the items will then unlock the options to either move on or be reborn, though you may also choose to have them remain as a ghost. I guess when the baby came down from heaven, that was a sim being reborn. And then I suppose you choose whatever life stage you want to be in. So completing the bucket list or unfinished business will give a sim the ability to be reborn. They will be submerged in Ravenwood's baleful bog before you're taken in to create a sim. The reborn sim's age and appearance will both be customizable, and you can also choose which household your reborn sim will join and what their relationships will be. For example, you could insert the reborn sim into the Goth family as their parents. I love that. The Embrace the Beyond aspiration will want to explore the crypt, befriend ghosts, and write down their findings. With time, they'll be able to write horror books. Macabre sims delight in the dark and marvel at the morbid. Chased by Death will give sims a seize the day attitude and tilt the odds against them in risky situations. Skeptical sims do not believe in ghosts even when they encounter one. Confirmed pet crows. So a pet crow can be a beloved companion in The Sims 4 Life and Death. Befriending your crow will make it inclined to bring you gifts, kind of like in the birds in Cottage Living. And they can even be taught to say Simlish words. Yes, if you provoke your crow, it may become upset and its friends will punish you with a death by murder of crows. Seems fair. There's also a new collectible, tarot cards. Oh, so collect them. Fun. And then sims with a full deck can then perform the readings. Oh, I really like that because I think we need more incentive in the game, and I think that's a really good example of building that in. So you can toast eulogies at a funeral, have a memorial cannon that shoots confetti. Rituals may be somber, but upbeat celebrations of life are possible too. Besides hosting an event, you can commemorate deceased sims with customizable grave sites and caskets. Choose the look of headstones and urns and add decorations a sim would have enjoyed to their casket, or maybe not. Maybe give them something they don't want. Write wills, pass down heirlooms. Sims aged child and up can designate certain items. So these could be craftable items and items available in build mode. Cool, like quilts and music boxes. Hovering over an heirloom will always show the sim it belonged to. Sims can create wills which will dictate which other sims will obtain their heirlooms, money, children, and more. Choose the emotional impact you want the will reading to have. That is so saucy. And grow your power. Power progression for ghosts has 5 tiers split between good and evil lanes. Okay. It's giving like in spellcasters how there were different kinds of lanes you could go into. Maybe it's that function. As well as a 4-tier neutral track in the middle. As you work to become the best or worst ghoul you can be, you'll unlock powerful abilities. Make sure to watch your stamina gauge. You'll get more see-through when you're low in energy. That's fun. The ultimate ability of the good track is Benevolent Blessing, and the ultimate ability of the evil track is Otherworldly Curse. I'm really surprised they're giving so much information already, but it's really fun to read about, and it definitely makes me excited for the pack. I don't think they've ever done this before. You can be a really friendly ghost and help around the house, fix broken items, clean messes, and this will earn you goodwill essences, which we learnt you can sell. Or you can scare sims to earn fear essences. Ghosts need money too. You can more nap woohoo at crypts, which can hold up to 20 sims. So I suppose you could have like a family crypt. That'll be so good for legacy challenges. You could find treasure or something less pleasant. And cemeteries can be created and placed in any world. If ghost sims or sims are close to death, they can visit the baleful bog to be reborn only if they've completed their bucket list. That's cool. So maybe if you're like an elder, you can finish your bucket list and be like, I want to be rebirthed and do more in my life. You can also visit Alice's dead tree to get a quest from the ghost mother. That looks like the tree with the thing in the middle in the family portrait. Adventure in a haunted house. Meet Grimm in the garden ruins. Encounter the frightening Edith in the village and more. Well, I am super excited for this pack. It feels very different to anything we have in the game. It's also including multiple things people have been really asking for. Most obviously, people have really been wanting cemeteries. And actually the family portrait and wills and inheritance. These are all like major things people have been wanting. So I'm really excited about this. And it sounds like there's a lot of depth, like there's gonna be a lot to do in this expansion pack. A lot of you guys know my feelings about Love Struck. I was not very impressed with that pack personally. I know others have different opinions, but this one I feel like it looks like there's a lot more in it for me to be excited about. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Anyway, let me know in the comments down below what you think. Also, a massive thank you to my members. Thanks for your support. I hope you're enjoying the bonus video every week. And even if you just want to binge some Deligracy videos from behind the scenes, you can become a member and like watch all the videos and then unbecome a member after you've watched them, because you have access to like the whole inventory of members only videos. So that's a little sneaky extra. And also, if you do order this pack, you can use the code Deligracy in the promo code section at checkout, and that directly supports this channel. And there's also many creator codes you can also use. So awesome if you put in a creator code and it will support someone making Sims content. Anyway guys, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you're having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are in the world, and I can't wait to speak to y'all soon. Tag tag!